We have this huge collection of 53 works by Gauguin in Copenhagen, which makes it not only one of the largest, but also one of the most representative works, collections of works by Gauguin. We always try to sort of come at it from different angles to free more ideas, free more of its contents. There's not one way to display Gauguin, there are so many. And when the opportunity arose, we thought that my co-curator Line Clausen Petersen of the museum and myself wanted to highlight the idea of the concept of the primitive, not as something where you sort of literally follow it and follow in Gauguin's footsteps, travel where he goes and try to look at the cultural or geographical whereabouts where he spent his time, but actually try to zoom out and look at it as a concept that he deliberately used to free his potential as an artist, and we really think that's what he did. Primitivism to Gauguin is a tool, something that he uses without actually knowing exactly how to use the tool, and I think that's what he loves about it. We wanted it to be as open as possible. We could also have called it Gauguin's worlds, I mondi di Gauguin, because he had so many. I mean, the world to him is just a utensil, it's a tool he uses. So Tales from Paradise is, I would like to think, a little bit ironic, because as we may, all of us actually know from previous experience with Gauguin, he never found paradise. But also, where is paradise? Gauguin's works seem to exude, they seem to have in them a quality of something paradisiac. But actually, Gauguin is often very ironic about paradise. He often puts those wonderful females or the wonderful vegetation of the tropics together with malignant deities or ideas about how life is fragile and you need to beware of the devil, things like that. His imagery is very religious. In one sentence, you could say Gauguin loved religion but hated the European church. And I think that is part of the lure for us here as well. The part of the primitive of this is that he wants to go beyond Christianity. It's 5 sections and roughly about 70 pieces, 38 of them from the Glyptotek in Copenhagen, 35 by Gauguin and others by Cézanne, Van Gogh and Pissarro. Mentors and fellow artists that he either was very fond of or used to sort of step onto his own kind of artistic platform for or with, but also works from both private collections and fine museums all over the world, the Musée d'Orsay, Chicago, amongst others. So basically that's it. But of course, with the rich collections in Copenhagen, we were already fairly well situated to mount an exhibition on the theme of the primitive. We deliberately, from the start, we wanted to fold out the entire kaleidoscope of Gauguin's work, because one of his characteristic features is that he doesn't limit himself to painting. He starts as a painter and he ends as a painter, but in the meantime he delves into and explores every other possibility open to him. He makes jewelry, he makes ceramics, he makes wooden sculpture, he actually makes sculpture in marble as well. This is not in the show, but he did. There is no lithography, graphic arts, drawings, watercolor, you name it, everything. Gauguin doesn't limit himself to one medium, and he's very keen also to say, well, fine art, which is painting at this time, or sculpture, that's one thing. But actually he wanted to break the idea that an artist has to deal with only one medium, that every art form and different medium can have its qualities. And he said, well, if I'm an artist, I have to be it across all these media. So this is a deliberate feature of Gauguin, which is also why it's a deliberate feature of the exhibition.